welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little different. Before I get into it, I want to give a trigger warning because today I'm going to be talking about death, suicide, depression, and things like that. So if that's going to potentially, set something off for you, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for stopping by, and I'm sorry. For everyone else, I feel like I needed to come on here and just kind of talk a little bit about a recent event that happened to someone who I've been following for quite some time. A lot of you probably don't know that I got into K-pop a long time ago, like mid to late 2008, all the way up until now. Of course, over the years, my interest has waned. I drop out, I come back in to kind of just check on what's going on. And yeah, that's just a brief, very brief thing. Lately though, I haven't really been following it because the past few years, actually, probably even longer than that, I haven't really been paying too much attention because I have, responsibilities. I got into K-pop when I was in middle school, and I got older, I got a job, I got responsibilities, had school. I joined the army, and I just didn't have time to pay attention to things. But I still pop in from time to time just to check on what's going on, to check on my favorite groups and things like that. I say all that to say this: I've been on YouTube for a few months now, and the first big holiday that I have for my channel is Halloween. And I was stressed for quite some time trying to figure out what look I wanted to do, because I wanted to do something big because it's going to be my first time. It was going to be my first time. It's going to be one of my first looks. I was racking my brain trying to figure out what I could do. I wanted something that I would be excited to do and something that was a little different and outside the box. While I was trying to figure that out, I was going on a K-pop, what's it called? I was kind of going on a K-pop rewind, going back and watching old videos from back in the day from some of my favorite groups, one of them being FX. I came across one of my favorite songs from them, and definitely one of my favorite music videos, which was the Red Light music video, where they had this crazy beautiful, they look stunning in the music video. But one of the things that I really loved about it is that they had this crazy eye makeup, and I'll insert pictures. They had this eye makeup where one eye was like natural, or like a nice natural glam, and then the other eye was dark and bold and and it had designs, and it was different, and it was just, and I was just blown away. And I remember when I first watched that music video back in the day, being blown away, and I loved that look. I loved the way they did it. All the members looked beautiful with it. And as I was watching the video, it came to me. I was like, this is it. This is the look that I want to do. I want to do this eye look for a Halloween video. Probably no one's going to know who this group is because they're an older group, even though K-pop is experiencing what I call a second resurgence, because they had one around 2012, but they're experiencing a huge resurgence with BTS and all that. I didn't care. I was like, no one's going to know what it is, but I guarantee you no one else is going to be doing this look. And I knew I was going to have so much fun doing it. I knew it was going to be, I was so excited. I was so excited to do this look, and I couldn't wait because I had it in mind. I was going to do a lot. I was going to get a whole outfit together. I was going to get some nails. It was going to be an event, and I was extremely excited. However, if you follow K-pop, you already know where I'm going to go with this. Monday, October 14th, one of the members of FX, Sulli, took her life. And she's gone. Monday, October 14th, which is today, the day I'm filming this, which is why I have my setup and everything, because I was gonna do the look today. I was halfway through setting up. I'd sit down, I was testing my mic and everything, and I was gonna get some reference pictures to look at what I wanted to do. And of course, when I went to Google and typed in FX, that's when I found out that she had passed. And at first I was like, there's no way she's passed. Y'all tripping. She probably went to the hospital, and y'all were like, y'all made a whole storyline about it. But then I read that her company had confirmed it, the police had confirmed it, and her family had confirmed it. And I was just stunned. This is actually my third time making this video because I went on a rant about a lot of things in the first 3 videos. I was pissed. I was upset. I'm genuinely bothered by her death because we're the same age. Or she's probably like a year older than me or a year younger, because Korea does that age thing where if you're born, you're 1 year old. But if you're born on certain months, it doesn't matter. We're the same age or close to the same age. And I've watched her group since the beginning. They came out in 2009, which is when I was really starting to get into K-pop. So I was with them from the very beginning. I watched her grow up. I grew up alongside of her. She has been in this business since she was 11 or 12, one of the two, since she was young. She was bullied, well, not bullied, but there's this whole controversy about her name being too religious and she should change it. Her name in Korean means, I think let me make sure I know what I'm talking about. Sulli is her stage name. Her real given name is Choi Jin-ri, and if I pronounce that wrong, I apologize. But she had to deal with controversies from such a young age because her name was deemed too Christian and it might offend some other people. Which, I had to look this up to make sure it was true. It is true. Some reporter, I'm gonna stop because this is why I had to stop the other videos, because I went on a whole rant because Sulli, she had to deal with so much from such a young age. I had to deal with so much from a young age. And I am definitely affected by it. But can you imagine having to deal with that? Being in the spotlight, cameras on you, every little thing you do or say being used against you, being criticized, being like... I can't. And her loss bothers me because it's completely preventable and it was completely avoidable. But I want to keep this video sweet, short, and to the point. My last couple of videos were literally hours long because I was just ranting. I was so upset and so sad and so hurt. And I don't really get into celebrities like that, but whenever they lose their lives to things like this, they say that she was suffering from depression, severe depression. From her own mouth, she was lonely. She was constantly being bullied and criticized for things that just don't matter in the grand scheme of things. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. And, let me calm back down. If you want to know more, you can go online and look it up. I can't really bring myself to sit here and talk about it because, quite frankly, I can't. Because of her passing, I obviously won't be doing that video. I won't be doing the makeup from that video because obviously it's incredibly insensitive, and it just, as excited as I was to do it, I just can't with a good conscience. And I had a backup look that I might end up doing, but right now I'm just still kind of shook and bothered by her death. It's just, she went through a lot, and she was going through a lot, and it seemed like she was on an upward trajectory. And before people try to come and tell me that's usually when people take their lives, is when they They appear the happiest. I know, I'm aware, I work in mental health. I was really hoping that she was doing okay. Because, like I said, I grew up alongside her. I watched her grow up into such a beautiful young woman. Like, she's stunning. And she seemed to be a decent person, a nice person. And, she literally just wanted to live her life and be happy. Literally, she just wanted to live and be happy. She was trying to do her best by herself, by others. She had everything. She had friends, she had family, she had money, she had wealth, she had fame. And people still, she still ended up taking her life. People bullied her and harassed her incessantly. And yeah, I probably should have waited till I had calmed down. I probably shouldn't have filmed this right after I found out, but yeah, so I hope wherever she is, if there's a life after this, that she's happy and she's able to live her life the way she wants without criticism or judgment. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. I hope she's happy wherever she is. In my heart of hearts, I don't want to believe that that's how her story ends. I'm gonna leave a link to that song I was talking about, Red Light. It's a great song, beautiful visuals. It was her last song with the group. I'm gonna leave a link to her song that she released this year called Goblin. It's a nice, beautiful song, and I think it gives you a nice insight into her and her mind as a person. I'm gonna end it actually by saying, if you or anyone you know are feeling, suicidal, depressed, anxious, anything where life is at risk, please contact a crisis center in your area, in your city, in your state, in your country. Please reach out to somebody. Let somebody know. That's about all I got. Until next time, I'll see you when I see you.